11 Alive's Verify team now focused on separating fact from fiction when it comes to the Senate runoffs. And that means taking a closer look at claims made against all four candidates. Tonight, Liza Lucas verifies where Democrat Jon Ossoff stands on defunding the police.
Another claim made against Jon Ossoff is that he supports defunding the police.
Total Democratic control. That's their goal. Their plan? Increase taxes, defund the police.
The Schumer-Pelosi-Ossoff change? Defund police.
Our sources are nonpartisan PolitiFact and more than a dozen different interviews with Jon Ossoff himself. First, let's talk about what defund the police means, and that's difficult to do. According to PolitiFact, while some protesters want to eliminate police departments entirely, others want to revisit the functions of police departments and reroute some of their funding toward other services. So clarification is needed when anyone says defund the police as to what exactly they support. Purdue's campaign points to comments Ossoff made during a June interview with Rashad Rishi on WAOK.
Yeah, you got to be able to hold individual officers and entire departments accountable, and there also has to be funding for those departments on the line.
Purdue's website argues that this means Ossoff supports eliminating police department funding. But Ossoff has publicly said he does not support fully defunding the police, at least 10 times, with statements to the AJC, the Red and Black, the Associated Press, the Statesboro Herald, and on air with the SiriusXM Clay Kane show.
I oppose defunding the police, and I think, frankly, it's a counterproductive and foolish way of characterizing what I think for some folks is a desire to reform policing.
So based on what Ossoff has said multiple times, we can verify he does not support defunding the police.
Every night on Up Late, we verify claims making the rounds on social media. If you see one that needs to be verified, send us an email at verify@11alive.com.